it. When it
What
when okay, here's one of the biggest facts. The medical examiner actually said on the stand that Ron Goldman had defensive wounds all over his hands. He had
Okay.
defensive wounds all over his hands, right? And he was a taekwondo whatever he was whatever. And the guy, and they said he fought for his life. There was not a defensive wound on OJ Simpson at all. Not one. Not one.
Okay. Element of surprise takes all that taekwondo shit away.
Okay, but
If
so
you
how
go
do you,
to a
do you
rich
account for?
neighborhood,
How do you account for his defensive wounds though? That's what I'm asking you. How do you account for his defensive wounds?
we don't know what OJ had on. Like we don't know if he had on outfit that
So
he
you
got
said
rid of. We don't know.
You
We
think he
don't
had
know.
on, you think he had his Buffalo Bills helmet and all that shit on? Come on, let's keep it real.
No, we don't. We just don't know. We don't know. Like,
But that's my point.
we don't know.
is,
We
so
don't know.
how-
That's. I would say. I would even venture to say that's not a fact. You could say
It is a fact.
he had wounds. We don't know that they're defensive. We know he
It's on
got
his
wounds.
hands.
We don't know if he was if they fought beforehand. We don't know. OJ had a wound on his hand, but we don't
Okay,
know like
get to that.
defensive wounds if he was grabbing at Nicole or if OJ had help and he was grabbing at that person. We don't know. It could have very well been two people. It could have been the son. It could have been Kato. It could have been anybody else that helped OJ do it. But we don't know. Defense. That's one of those things the cops say. Oh, training and based off of training experience, these wounds on his hands look like they were defensive. If he did taekwondo and shit, maybe those wounds were before then.
Okay, now we're talking about two independent